Come.
For the next POI on our POI tier list, we're doing Uncle Ray's Supermarket. You have to enter from the back. You're hitting it from the back, okay? Okay. You come up this ladder. The front has a bunch of gates that are all locked. Alright, good. Just want to make sure I'm responding faster on YouTube stream. Yeah, so the front over here has a bunch of gates that are locked. So you can't enter from there. There is an ATM and a couple vending machines. There we go. Okay, hold on. My wires are all tangled. Okay, there we go. Anyways, there is a couple vending machines. These sometimes can work. And there's an ATM right in that little pocket right there. So, free money, potential vending machine. Don't know why I'm searching stuff. Don't need anything. Alright. Come down here into the bathroom. This is how you enter. Have a little bag right there. Over here we got a gun safe, as well as med pile. All that fun stuff. Okay, just keep an eye out. I'm gonna find where these zombies are. Whoa! Charged white immediately, goddamn. Okay. Yeah, a couple bathrooms here, so if you're looking for toilet pistols, maybe. Little rope that goes up to the roof, which I'm assuming is where I need to go through. Yeah. Okay, so you just come up this rope here, get into the vents, fall into the main area now. We're like in like the kitchen, like bakery area, I guess. Yeah, it's like the bakery. I worked in bakery actually in real life. That was actually not my favorite job, but I worked with friends, so it was kind of cool. Come over here to like the freezer section, and then the back like storage area. This is locked still, so you really can't get in here. There's a lot of resources in here. It's mostly just like cornmeal though, and maybe some like clay. So if you're looking for like a food source area, this would obviously be good. We have a crate here. That's really good. Some freezers, obviously, that you can search. A lot of piles of drink. So if you're looking for beer or murky water, great place to check out. Potential for seeds. I don't know if it's always empty, but could be some seeds in there. Definitely some seeds in here. Or wood. So if you're looking for seeds, pretty good place. Now we're in the big open area. Well, open area is a little loose, but we're in the open area. Oh, hi. We're in the open area now. Get ready for a few zombies to start coming in. Alright, suck. I'm sorry. Jesus. One thing I hate about the shotgun is the fact that it breaks so many blocks now. I'm honestly kind of opposed to using it now. But you have all the freezer areas, you have all these shelves. They'll have some junk on it, nothing too crazy, but could be useful. Some clothing, so if you're looking for some armor maybe, or some armor parts, as well as some areas for like mechanical parts, lockpicks, that sort of thing. Good stuff there. So a good range of loot. Nothing too crazy. We have an electronics section, so we're looking for some mechanical and electrical parts. This opens up the front gate, which is kind of nice. Does it open up all of them? Oh, it does. Very nice. Alright, cool. Oh, it opens up all the gates, including those. Oh. And the back gate, I think, too. Hold on. I think it opened up this gate back here as well. Wow, holy shit. Okay. I didn't know it opens up everything. That's very cool. Alright. So yeah, once you get over here, clear out these last few areas, and you're good. So it's a tier 3, nothing too crazy. You're good. I don't like the sound of that. Is that like, are zombies gonna spawn? Okay, how do I shut that off? Where's the source of the sound? Hold on. How do you turn that sound off? Oh, that's gonna suck. I don't think you can turn the sound off. Hold on. Let me see if I can find where the sound's coming from. Okay, I just straight up don't think you can turn off the sound. Okay, well, that's not good. But anyways, Jesus. All right, that's it for this POI. You have a ATM right here, vending machines. These can work, I believe. I don't like that. I don't like how that always goes on. I'm hoping that turns off at some point. Regardless, overall, what would I rate Uncle Ray's supermarket? When it comes to, like, resources, it's not bad. I'd probably give it, like, a solid, like, A tier. I mean, look at how many AC units are up here on the roof alone, right? You have all these AC units, which are mechanical parts. You have our solar panels right here, which is forged steel, I believe. Let me double check, but I'm pretty sure it's forged steel. Or is it forged iron? It's forged iron. I mean, forged iron is still forged iron. It's still a lot of good loot. So yeah, it's a lot of good stuff there. Also all the mechanical parts, all that fun stuff. No. Leave me alone. Go back invisible. I don't want to deal with them. Anyways, a lot of mechanical parts on the roof. That's never turning off. I hate that. A lot of mechanical parts on the roof. You have some electrical parts in here on the server room. You have an ATM, or an ATM, a safe there. You have a lot more electrical parts over here. You have a backrooms area with a good amount of paper and, like, cornmeal. Not too much clay, but a little bit. Some fertilizer for nitrate if you need it. More paper. So resource-wise, I'd probably give, like, a solid A. A lot of electrical parts, a lot of mechanical parts. A lot of paper. Maybe some cornmeal or clay. So it's not too bad. Solid A tier, I would say. When it comes to loot, I'd say a solid, like, B tier. I mean, it's primarily food, right? Like, most of the resources you can, or loot you can find here is food. With, like, you know, the drink crates and stuff like that in the food crate. The only other loot there really is here is this one gun safe. And the med pile in there. And then the end loot. So, not a ton of loot in that regard. So, I would say a solid B tier. Not too bad. It's solid. You also have cars here, so I guess you can get resources as well, which is nice. When it comes to horde-based potential, it's not good. I mean, if you like, turtle bases where they can come at you from any direction, then it could be okay. But I prefer the ones that are on, like, the second floor where you do your your fighting position. So unless you're gonna build, like, up here specifically for your horde base, oh, food powder there. So unless you're building your, like, horde base right here, and it's all concrete, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's literally all concrete, and it's multiple blocks of concrete. So unless you're building right there, to, like, have your fighting position, it's not very good. Creativity, though, I'll give it a solid A. I like it. I like it a lot. I think it's kind of cool. I like how you have, like, your different, like, sections of the supermarket. I like how when you press that button, you see all, like, the gates roll up. I don't like how the sound keeps going. I like how this opens up in the back as well. The one thing I would want to change is this. If that didn't keep going, this would be a really cool horde base, in my opinion. But I don't think I could live here and hear this forever, and I would be pissed. But still cool overall. You can just break these garage doors, make your own. Break this area out, and you have your own actual car garage. And then you just pull in here, and then you can have, like, you just break some of these shelving units right here. You can even break these down if you want to. Put all your, like, actual storage right here. You have a bunch of seeds right here, so you can actually break this section down. Put, like, your, like, furnaces or forages. Put some, like, workbenches right here. You know, you can actually break this down pretty easily. Because all this stuff is, like, really fragile. So, like, look, I'm shooting with a shotgun. So, like, it's pretty fragile to break down. It's also some metal. So, overall, probably, like, a C tier for base, though. Largely because it's turtle base and this. Overall, though, what would I rate Uncle Ray's supermarket? Overall, I'd say it's a solid B tier. It has a decent amount of loot, especially with the ATM up front. And it's a lot of food loot, so obviously if you need food, it's a good place to hit up. Resource-wise, it's good. In creativity, it's fun, but I would never live here because of that sound. Just gonna be honest, that sound pisses me off. So, if you can deal with this, sure. Otherwise, I would say, hit it, get all the resources and food, and head out. But overall, Uncle Ray's Supermarket is a solid B tier. For the next POI on our POI tier list, we have Downtown Marketplace. It is a tier 4 POI. You can only find them in big cities. So like this world, for instance, it's the largest world you can have. And it only has 2 of these. One in the desert and one in the wasteland. So make sure, like if you do find this, you're only gonna have a couple. Off rip, that's terrifying. But besides that, you have a couple entrances here. Both these doors are unlocked, but they're kind of connected by a giant open wall. Oh, I didn't reload. So don't think that, like, you know, it matters where you enter from. It's just all connected. You have this little backroom area, cardboard box, a bag if you find that one. It leads out to, like, the shipping area. This metal rack opens up that, gives you a little bit of extra entrances. So if you're looking for another way in, you can kind of just break this door. It's basically the same thing. This, a lot of seeds, so if you want to farm, yucky to me, but hey, if you're a farmer, go ahead and do it, you know? Come over here. Don't deal with that. You have to enter through this door, by the way, if you want to get back there, but I want to check this place out first, because we haven't seen it yet. Another cash register, or not another, but a cash register for some money. A meds place. So if you're looking for, you know, maybe a little bit of meds, something good here. Maybe painkillers or honey if you're lucky. Antibiotics. Come back here, got another cardboard box, another key that opens the door. What you'll kind of notice is, like, all the front shops are broken in and open, but this back area is where you actually have to, like, work your way to. Oh, there is running. They are running amok right now. Let me just deal with that first. Anyways, so yeah, be careful. There's a bathroom over here. I am gonna break in. I don't know if there's like a. Oh, I didn't need to break in. Anyways, so yeah, your entrance can be in multiple angles. You can come in from either store. Doesn't matter which. Shit, hold on. Hold on, let me deal with this. No. No screaming. Anyways, once you get over here, you have your little escalator that you run up, and this is where you actually get into the real, like, fighting area. That's the end loot. Of course, it's locked. Got a little food area, soda fountain, maybe get lucky, get a Mega Crush oven, so looking for some food, maybe. But if you're doing this one, you probably don't need food. I hear a vending machine, I think. There's a vending machine right here, but it's obviously not on, so some forged steel. I know you get forged steel from those, and that's very good. Come over here, another kitchen, another potential chance for Mega Crush or something. There's a bunch of food up here, which is kind of nice. So if you are looking for, like, a large amount of food, then yeah, you can hit this place up. Granted, the thing is like, if you're doing tier 4s, unless you're on a multiplayer world, you don't really need a lot of food. At least for me, I don't when I play single players, so you don't probably need to hit this up for food, but hey. If you're on multiplayer, why are you blocking the walkway? Why are you up here? I guess it's the chicken place. You know what? That makes sense. Anyways, come up here, come up the broken area, come up to an electrical shop, you know? Free electrical stuff, some money. Everyone likes money, right? Elevator, or an, elevator, yeah. Escalator, elevator, I'm mixing things up. Come up here, you get to the next floor. You can also check out this place over here first, though. Gun shop for some real quick stuff if you need it. Unluckily, nothing in here. Clothing shop with a gate. Some basic clothes, maybe some armor parts if you're lucky. I think all the outside doors are locked, though. Yeah. So you're on the next floor. You're just gonna hit up these shops real quick, and your only way up to the final floor is here. Come up the elevator. Check this place out. In like a little... Oh, it's a generator making noise. Okay. You're in like a little, like the main generator for the whole building right there. Medical cabinet if you're looking for acid and or medical supplies. This opens all the gates up, I'm pretty sure, including the end loot gate. You can come across here, come down the ladder. Wake up a bunch of zombies in here, of course. Always fun to do. I accidentally shot through it, but that's fine. Doesn't really matter. Have a little wooden beam you can walk across over here as well. A zombie did break into here. I heard him hitting it earlier, so that's why that's open now. Got some more zombies on the roof. Keep an eye out for them. Just be careful. You never know how many zombies there are going to be. Since I'm level 300 on my POI world, yeah, I'm facing all the zombies. But you're back up here. You can now go back down to the second floor where this gate is opened up. There will be some zombies. Don't think that the end loot is unguarded. So if you are like me and you've actually spec'd into, like, you know, M60s or shotguns, make sure you're not shooting the end loot. That would be very, very bad. But since I don't care, I can shoot whatever I want. Oh, hi. Anyways, get to the end loot. You got obviously your toilets in here. We also got a ton of good stuff. Book pile, 4 boxes. No, 3 boxes. Maybe it's not that good. 3 boxes, and our ammo pile, all the fun stuff. All the fun stuff. And that's it. That's the entire POI. Oh, and a little kitchen back here with a ladder that takes you up to the roof as well. So, there's multiple ways you can enter. Doesn't really matter which. It's a very flexible POI because there's so many different places you can go. It's kind of just like a very fluent, like, who gives a fuck where you enter from type of thing. Come in from this building, come in from that building, go up the stairs here if you want, and you kind of can just make your own route, you know. But they all end up in the same place with the same end loot right down here. Overall, what would I rate Downtown Marketplace? When it comes to creativity, I actually like it a lot. Like, I think it's a solid A tier, if not S tier. I like the creativity of this place. I think it's very fun. I like how there's a lot of entrances. Like, it doesn't matter where you enter from. Like, you're gonna end up at the end loot. Like, 'cause you see it. It's pretty plain to see. As soon as you get through the first area and you go up these escalators, it's literally right here. Like, if you don't see that, I feel like that's your fault at that point. Like, I feel like you have to be blind. Not only that, but you can either come up this escalator here, and then you make it to this elevator here to get up to the roof. Or, you just go the way I did, which is come over here, come to the chicken shop. You have to run around this way, because that gate's shut, I believe. And then you just come over here, and you walk up this. And now you're on the 3rd floor anyways. So it's just such a, it's very fluent how you explore. There's not, like, dead ends. It's where you go, there's probably a way up to the next floor, which means there's probably a way to get to the final area, to hit this keyring, to open everything up. And that means you're probably going to find the end loot, whether you come out here, whether you come out from up here, you go down here, and then you, like, you know, go downstairs. No matter where you go, you'll find your way to the end loot. It's bound to happen, unless you're just blind. I don't know. Like, you have to be very blind to not find your way back. Overall, though, I would give Downtown Marketplace, when it comes to Horde Base, I don't dislike it. What I will say, I wish they'd do this. Okay, they did for this one. Interesting. So for some of these, the gates you can open and close. But then for, like, the Uncle Ray's supermarket, you can't. That's interesting. Okay, maybe that's something you need to change. So since those gates are open and closable, that's very good. I like that a lot. You could actually put, like, if you wanted to, you literally just put a roof up here, and you could make your fighting position right here, which is really easy. Or you just make your fighting position right here. But that's up to you. You can make a lot of fighting positions in a lot of different places on this building. Overall, Horde base potential is probably like a solid A tier. I mean, it's very compartmentalized, so you can really easily just find, like, let's say you want to make your base on the 3rd floor. You can literally just break this wall out, like right here, and it kind of like makes you like a somewhat fluent thing. Or you can just break that wall out too if you wanted to. I guess it's not a good example. I apologize. You can put your base pretty much anywhere. It's very open. It's a decent size. I think a landing block covers most of this, especially if you put it in the center. It should cover at least like most of the shops. So you have a lot of places where you can build a base, a lot of places where you can build a fighting position for Horde Knight. A lot of stuff you can do here. I'd say it's solid like A tier. I like it. Resources, like it's not bad. You know, like there's a lot of electrical stuff because there's all the food places here. You know, like you have your your Italian food place that you can just break down all the ovens and stuff. You can break down all the stuff back here and the TVs back here. More cooking stuff back here. More stuff over here. Like there's a ton of like food places. So there is a lot of stuff that you can use like for like to break down with a wrench. Besides that though, there isn't a whole lot of resources. It's mainly just like electrical and mechanical parts. So I'd probably say it's a C or if not D tier for resources. Like I think there are so many better POIs to hit. I don't think there's a reason to hit this one for resources, like to like break stuff down with like a wrench or a pickaxe. Loot, it's probably at least an A tier, no? I mean, it's a lot of food on the second floor, but the third floor, I mean, you have your shotgun Messiah, but I don't think that's gonna have much stuff. You have your electrical stuff here, which is nice. You have your clothing stuff, so some armor parts. Lots of food on this floor. Meds on this floor, as well as some potential seeds and whatnot. So it's a very, like, variety-esque place for loot. So I'm going to say probably A tier. There's a lot of variety. You know, because there's every store in the game, right? You have your Mo Power, you have your Shotgun Messiah, you have your Poppin' Pills, right? So you have a wide variety of places to come here for loot. When it comes to creativity, I think I already said this, it's a solid A tier, if not even like a low S. I like it a lot. I think it's a very, very cool POI with how fluid it is and how you can basically run anywhere and you can find your way up. So overall, Downtown Marketplace is going to be a solid A tier.